I'm 12. My mother thunks a huge suitcase on the dining room linoleum. Go ahead. I kneel down, unsnap the snaps, and lift the lid that is protecting Resusitator-Annie, the newest life-saving technique, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We both gasp. She's in parts. Tubes, balloon, blue jumpsuit, a head. Her life-size lips are parted, eyes closed, everything still. Her face is beautiful. Resusi-Annie was my first 4-H demonstration. At the 4-H meeting, the county 4-H agent told us 4-Hers that we could win awards with demonstrations. That did it for Mom. She wanted me to win. But demonstrations with what? We eliminated the obvious. Dish towel, too childish. Apron, too complicated. Placemat, square, and flat. In more ways than one. She was thinking. This scared me. I head her off. I could do the invisible hem. She looks at me. It's invisible. Pointedly. They can't see it. This had been a problem. I thought about invisible things. By supper, she remembered the swimming. Her favorite stroke was the survival float, which is important only if your boat sinks and you're caught for hours in the ocean. We lived in the Midwest. The survival float was like the dead man's float on steroids. It's practical, she says while washing dishes. Life and death. This will show that you care about people. Meaning that I don't? Maybe I don't. After we put her together, I practice lifting Annie's cold plastic face. I blow into her mouth. Her chest doesn't rise. You have a leak. Make a seal. I place my mouth over Annie's. Breathe. Her chest hisses. I feel something. Invisible. I stop. Ask, why is she a girl? Because men don't like to practice on male dummies. It's not like kissing. That's men for you. Next, I ask why her face looks the way it does. She's named after someone who drowned. Drowned? Who? It's just a name they give her. Don't think about it. But it's a version of mine. The night before the competition, I practice while everyone else watches Gunsmoke on TV. I lean over her, take the big breath I need. I breathe into her, thinking of her at the edge of a river, sad as night. Her chest rises, her chest falls. She's hot with fever. She stares at the river, her chest rises, her chest falls. She wants the coolness of the river. She feels like broken glass. I breathe into her, she exhales. She steps into the river. The water cools her. The water rises, the current catches. As I breathe, she breathes. If I stop, she will stop. Unless I'm breathing for her, she won't breathe. I have to keep going. My mother comes. That's a good angle. I keep breathing. Enough, Anne. Don't hyperventilate. I keep breathing, seeing now the visible end. And stop! She touches me. I stop. I exhale. Annie exhales. And I want to cry. No matter how deeply I breathed for her, I couldn't save her. My heart hurts for her. I wish she could have learned the survival float. Well, that's a good closing line. And using that line, I win a county award for my demonstration.